We'll start with a question from Chris McCoskey for the Detroit News.
Thanks for doing this, Drew. I know this isn't how you dreamed your return up. How do you kind of wipe it off? How do you assess it and move forward?
Yeah, it's frustrating. Obviously, you had a chance to win the series, and I went out there and just put us behind the 8 ball right away. Frustrating, and you're just making adjustments. You try to wipe it and just move on. That's really all you can do.
You didn't get a lot of defensive support, obviously, in that second inning. Did you face enough hitters to kind of see how your stuff can play?
Yeah, I mean, I wasn't exactly sharp. I didn't do a good job of commanding the baseball today, particularly with my fastball. I think that was the issue. Some of the walks and some of the guys I was ahead of that, got away from me a little bit. Those things happen. You have to just be able to make a pitch and get through things.
Okay. Looked like that two-seamer you throw is a true sinker, right?
A lot of those were changeups. I saw it registering as a sinker. A lot of those were changeups.
Well, you have that much depth on a changeup. That could be effective. Yeah. Okay. Thank you for this. Appreciate it.
No problem.
Thanks, Chris. You have a question for Drew, just put in the chat. Go to Jason Beck.
Yeah, Drew, what were the nerves like getting ready for this game? I know it's not like you haven't done this before. It's not like your debut, but it's been a few years. Was it what you expected, or was there a little bit any extra anxiety?
I don't know. I'm not really a nervous person. I wouldn't say. I mean, obviously, I've been through a lot to get back to this point. So there is that there, of course. I'm human, but it wasn't anything that was affecting me as far as performance or getting ready to go out there and compete. If anything, it's a good thing. To still feel those things. So that's probably how I would describe it.
Is it going to be good to get into a starter's routine here coming up? And also, does it help having a little bit of extra time between starts before you start, Sunday?
Yeah, I'll get back on my routine and, prepare for that and, do everything I can to go out there and perform my next start.
Thank you.
From McKenzie, I mean, the fastball up seemed like it was effective, and then he was mixing his slider and curveball off of that.
Yeah, no, I mean, you saw it. I saw it. It looked like he had command of majority of his stuff. We helped him out a little bit outside the strike zone. Some of that is created by him pounding the strike zone. But clearly his day today, and he had his way through our entire lineup till that last swing by Harold. Harold probably had the two best swings of the day against him, the one deep fly ball to left center, and then the base hit to end the no hit and perfect game bid. So obviously a good day for him, not a great day for us on a lot of levels. And luckily we get an off day to get this feeling out of the way and get to a new team and a new series.
You talk a lot about how much easier it is to pitch with a lead like that. So going back to when the game got off the rails, that play by Scope, I mean, it's a high risk, high reward play. I mean, how did you kind of assess that?
Yeah, no, I see it as an aggressive mistake. We're playing back to get the sure out. And in that situation, a sure 2 outs based on how hard he hit it and Scope's ability to turn the double play by himself. So I know what he was trying to do, which is just create, the out at home. Grayson's got to secure the ball, but Scope really, I think, should take the play at second and then try to turn the double play. Always hindsight after that is way easier. It's, even if we get the out at home, we still have 2 guys on base and 1 out. It feels better, but that point of the game, I was hoping we were going to take the out on the bases.
With Drew, didn't really get a chance to get much into his game after that second inning. So see him again in 5 days, you think, and let's see how he responds.
Yeah, no, it's hard to assess Hutch's day because the first inning he came in, the bloop hit, he gets out of it, controlled the running game, got through the middle of their order, 3 up, 3 down after Straw's hit, and then the second inning mess, and he threw a lot of pitches, and obviously there wasn't just the one play with Scopey. There was a walk in there that was a borderline ball strike. There was another misplay the next inning, which was Ian's inning, but it just was a complete mess for 2 innings. And, we didn't do him any favors. He obviously misexecuted on a few pitches, paid for it, and the game turned downhill in a hurry. But we will see him. Yeah, we'll plan to see him on Sunday against Toronto.
Thanks, Chris. Anyone else have a question for AJ? Jason Beck?
Yeah, AJ, just with Grossman exiting game, that was just the lopsided score, right? There was no injury concern.
What?
Or, you know, just
Which part?
with Grossman, that was just getting him off his feet, right? There was no injury concern or anything.
Yeah, Grossman and Candy both. I mean, I got Robbie in the Robson in the game to give Robbie Grossman half a game off. He's been playing virtually every inning, and then the way the lineup had rolled around, I didn't want to get no hit or the perfect game. Candy gives us a chance through the middle of that order, so I gave him that last at bat, and then once he was done, put Short in the game. So I mean, we have 3 bench players. I wasn't playing Haas no matter what. If we had gotten a hit early in the game, both Grossman and Candy would have come out as soon as possible.
It seemed like Collins' 3 innings really saved you from kind of, not that you guys would have been necessarily in a pinch with the off day, but it saved a lot of pitching for you guys.
Yeah, I mean, save Harold Castro based on how the game was going to go. We would have had to turn it over to a position player. So I didn't really want to go 3 with him. I didn't want to extend Erasmo. I don't want too many guys not available on Tuesday. So the off day doesn't just automatically magically make everybody back to 100%. So Derek did a great job of getting through those 3 innings for sure and saving us the embarrassment of pitching a position player.
This is probably a better question for a hitter, but how much do you think McKenzie's mechanics and his body frame kind of create some deception for him that make his stuff maybe play up harder than the stats would make it look?
You know, like any young pitcher, you see him on some days and he's electric. You see him on other days and he's erratic. He's fairly emotional on the mound, which, you know, goes in his favor when he's in control of the game. It also can be a detriment if you can get to him early. Our major league team has had a difficult time with him, certainly this year. Our AAA team has had both success and failure against him when he was down in the minor leagues. A lot of those guys are mixed in here where some of them faced him in AAA, some faced him in the big leagues. Today was a day where none of that experience helped us based on how he threw against us and how we couldn't get anything going against him.